everyone, I'm Mattia Santi, and today I'm going to help you discover using Camelot in combination with THU by Overloud. Who is Camelot for? Camelot is aimed at all musicians who want to automate their live performance. Whether you're a keyboard player, guitarist, or a 30-piece orchestra, on stage, Camelot becomes a powerful partner to manage your performances. If you are new to Camelot and THU, or if you're about to purchase a copy of Camelot, in this video, I will show in detail how to create a performance. The first window in which we start with Camelot is the Setlist and Songs view, where we create and recall our virtual shows. To create a setlist, click on the New Setlist button. If we want to create one from scratch, click on From Scratch. Otherwise, there is the option to import an existing setlist file. As you can see, the setlist I created includes an empty song with one empty scene. So let's move on to the next window we need. The second window is the Scenes view, where we are going to insert our THU presets so that they can be placed on the timeline. If this is your first time using Camelot, you need to allow Camelot to access your plugins list. To do that, click on Settings, Plugin Manager, Scan Plugins. If we double-click on the first empty scene block, Camelot takes us to the Layers view, where we can set audio inputs and outputs for each layer. In this example, I assign input 1 of the sound card to receive my guitar, and set the output to outputs 1 and 2, which are designated as main audio out. To load THU, click the plus button on the right of the layer, type THU, select the plugin in the list, and set wet balance to 100%. This correctly loads THU into Camelot. Now, we just have to open THU and select the preset we want. To add different presets to other scenes, we repeat this step. Now, let's go to the Timeline view. In this view, we find 3 sections called Backing Tracks, Scenes, and Markers. To import a backing track, click on the plus button in the Backing Track section and choose a file. If we know the time at which the preset needs to change, we can insert a scene at a marker time chosen from the list shown, or we can drag the cursor to the time we want and insert the scene there. Let's talk about markers. In Camelot, there are 3 types of markers: label, play, and stop. We can use them in different contexts. For example, we can use a stop marker and a later play marker to allow the audience to sing during the chorus of a song. Or we can use a label marker to visually understand where we are in our song. The Layers view, as we have seen, allows us to add plugins, in this case THU, to a scene. In the Key Ranges view, it is possible to modify the note ranges of layers containing instruments. This feature is particularly useful for splits and layering, or when using virtual instruments. In the Attachments section, we can insert our score. Click in the window and load the score. Click the box on the left and 2 icons appear that allow us to play and stop the backing track while we read the score. Imagine you want to play a progressive metal song or a medley, either of which might contain many scene changes, different delays, and changing effects. With Camelot, once we have automated our performance, we no longer have to worry about changing scenes. If you're playing only voice and guitar on a gig, Camelot allows you to synchronize the score and backing tracks. Let's see and hear THU and Camelot Pro working together in a medley that's played live.